Evie Magazine, again. Is the red pill a psyop to make men gay? If you're actually straight, why do you seem to hate women so much? And here's the picture. I don't get the picture, how it relates to the subject exactly, but oh well. I guess it's not important. All right. This is like low-hanging fruit. This is like easy bait. I mean, way too. This is bait that is so obviously bait that if you were a fish and you saw this, you just laugh. You just go whoa, because your laughing would make bubbles in the water, I guess, as a fish. You think you're gonna catch me with that? The whole thing, what's you are you gay or something? Why why are you you have criticisms of the current state of femininity? You must. I think you're actually gay. I think that's your real problem. I think you're gay. Uh, this is like, this is just as bad as like if if you don't want to date me, you're not interested in me. Oh, you must be gay. Are you gay or something? Um, when they pull that one out as an effort to save face and to try to turn the tables. Here's like, is the red pill a psyop to make men gay? So I looked at the article. I guess we'll go over it a little bit, although there's really not much substance to this article, unfortunately. Have you ever read some random hot take on social media and wondered why people are so insistent on oversharing and posting their ills? I thought this 9 times out of 10, I read a red pill post, my eyebrows raise in well-warranted judgment. I mean, I thought this community was meant. My eyebrows raise in well-warranted judgment. That's just kind of funny. I don't know why. I mean, I thought this community was meant to productively unpack and push back against regressive feminist beliefs. Unpack. Only use unpack if you're talking about taking an actual suitcase, unzipping it, and taking the clothes out and putting them, in your dresser drawers or whatever. That's the only time you should use the word unpack. Not to say let's unpack this. Oh, there's a lot to unpack there. So decree I. So this, I don't know. Ad hominem, the chronically online individuals conditioning men to act no different from again. Okay, saying you must be gay, saying you're just like feminists. These are all just sort of the easy, attempted rebukes. Or is the rejection of the opposite sex a psyop to control the population? Is this rejection of the opposite sex a psyop to control the population? Or is it just an unintended consequence of narrow-minded romantic advice? There is a Depop agenda. That's true. And I have explained before, you could see my video, goes under the title of something like "The Campaign to Make Women Obnoxious to Men Has Succeeded." Anyhow, the manosphere's descent into spiritual homosexuality. Okay, so then they talk about how how Pearl, just Pearly Things, said something about uh, how trans women look more like women than women do these days, put more effort into their appearance than most American women, and so that's I guess flirting with spiritual homosexuality. Uh, so anyway, yeah, dropping another quarter in the red pill is a psyop trying to make men homosexual jar. Uh, the red pill. Just like admit you're simply not attracted to women or grossed out by the need to shroud your woman hating in faux masculinity. This is just, um, again, you must be gay. You must be gay. Um, you can't, you know what? Wish I could be sometimes, but it's just not in the cards for me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't wish I could be. But anyway, in the past, this person who I don't know, if this is the first time I've seen this person's name, has said that the end game in this new manosphere is homosexuality because only other men could love and understand their fellow man, even going so far as to call it spiritual homosexuality. What the hell is spiritual homosexuality? Um, it would appear that many red pill teachings tell men to go against their biological nature to seek companionship from a woman. Well, that's true. There's no denying that many red pill teachings tell men to go against their biological nature to seek companionship from a woman. The reasoning being that in this day and age, it's the juice isn't worth the squeeze. But that's still, whether they're right or wrong about that, you know, it is true insofar as we have a biological nature to want to seek companionship from women. So I guess there's a point there, sort of. At the same time, the manosphere instructs men to isolate themselves from women. Our modern beauty industry standardizes womanhood in a cut and paste, unnatural aesthetic. Okay, that's I don't really have a problem with that. There's some ugly transgender men. Fair enough. Red pillars aren't the same as incels. Okay, well, I give her credit for saying that. However, and many are proud of their high body counts. I give them credit for saying that because, for most so-called critiques of the red pill or of incels, it's like they're basically talked about as if they're one and the same, and men who have had a lot of success with women, carnally speaking, or men who are married even get called incels, like Jordan Peterson got called king of the incels by some idiot. I don't recall who. The argument as follows: maybe if they grow so comfortable with male companionship, femininity becomes shallow and standardized. Rates of transgenderism are on the rise, and these men will prefer satisfy their biological urges with woman-faced men. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's happening. I don't think there's a danger of that happening. But I don't know. I'm just speaking for myself. I just know that someone who looks like a woman but has the anatomy of a man, or who was once a man, who had his male anatomy removed, isn't going to do it for me. That is a